It's a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Pod leader.
Go and see.
Pod leader.
We were all rooting for you.
Yeah, this is pod leader.
Pack your belongings and go home.
Pod leader.
Return to the law.
Hi. Welcome to Pod Leadum. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. America's greatest reality show and recap podcast. I am Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and what I'm going to do is introduce you to the magic of charisma.
I'm JW Crump, and we need to get y'all some double Dutch.
I'm Alexander Price, and I'm a member of the PTA.
Welcome back to Cycle 2 of America's Next Top Model.
Mhm.
We're in the thick of it now. Janosh is gone.
Finally, the competition begins.
Yeah, we're down. I will say, I think at this point, episode 5, we are down to all serious contenders.
Yes.
Yeah,
at
this is when this is real. And this is also when this episode tells you how real it is.
Mhm.
Because this episode is titled The Girl Who Is a Visual Orgasm, but it's really titled The Girls Who Have Every Narrative
Ever.
in one episode.
Mhm.
It is a feast of narrative. There's barely a photo
Oh.
shoot. The photo shoot is so secondary
Oh,
in
yeah.
this episode.
Oh, completely.
And it is not an easy photo shoot. For this
No!
photo shoot to be secondary, it's sort of nuts.
And the first thing I wrote down, because this is also the point where I don't remember exactly the elimination order anymore.
Right.
Mhm.
So the next 3 or 4 are going to be big shocks.
Mhm.
And Sarah is the first thing you hear on the previously on. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign
Never a
for
good sign.
Sarah,
No.
reminding us her thing. But
But
twist,
it turns out
it's great for her.
Yeah, no. But the first thing in the episode, we have April calling out Camille for 0 Asian representation.
Well, you know what? I don't want to say calling out. I think Camille and April, who are shown talking a lot, I think they're
I mean, they're both
weirdly
robots.
friends. Yeah.
I think they're actually having a discussion.
Yeah, I think
about
they're
the
having
industry.
legit-
No, I didn't mean
discussion.
calling out oh, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
but basically saying to Camille, yeah, but there's literally 0 Asian models.
Right.
For the
They're
most
talking
part.
about race.
There is also a moment when April is like, when I decided to enter this industry, and I'm just like, so this puts to the lie the whole, well, I was an office worker, and I was
was
a
a CEO.
corporate lawyer, and I've never put on makeup before. Like, fuck you.
April knows what she's doing.
Yes.
April has found a new narrative
Yeah.
with her Asianness.
Yes.
And has decided
And,
she
like,
no
her
longer has
lack
to
of
pretend
connection.
Her
that she doesn't know
non-Asianness.
what blush is.
Yes. Thank God.
Yeah, but Camille and April having a discussion about race, which permeates not only for them, but through several of the contestants throughout the entire episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty fascinating because they are just talking about underrepresentation. Camille says, there's for every 100 white women, there's only 1 black woman, essentially. And April's like, and no Asians.
And no Asian people.
Yeah.
This is also, I would like to say, a relatively smart crop of women
Yeah.
for America's Next Top Model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fully. With the exception of Katie.
With exception of Katie.
Dumb baby Katie.
So one thing that's interesting about the edit is they do something that we don't see a lot. They show some never before seen audition footage, mostly because we didn't get an audition episode.
Right.
Yep.
Where it's April in that same pink outfit that she wears all
Loves
the time.
it so much.
Where she talks in her talking head about how she's half Japanese and half Caucasian.
Mhm.
Her very specific words.
Yeah, she
just
does
'cause
say Caucasian.
You still hear Caucasian a lot, which is funny. And then in the interview with Tyra's like, you got to understand, it is hard for an Asian model.
Mhm.
There are so few. And April seems in the audition footage, very surprised by this revelation.
Well, I think it's because she doesn't see herself as Asian. So
Yeah.
she's like, okay, great. It's hard for Asian girls. I'm not Asian.
I really feel like
Thanks, Tyra.
she doesn't understand that she reads
So Asian.
looking Asian at all.
Yeah.
She doesn't culturally identify with her Japanese side.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is, and I think because of that,
Mhm.
Yeah.
she doesn't look in the mirror and see an Asian woman.
Yeah. And I will say it would be very disorienting to go through your entire life thinking of yourself a certain way, and then the number one thing everyone tells you all the time is you're representing an entire culture
Sure.
that you don't feel
connected to.
Yeah.
But my thing is, on the flip side, you present very Asian.
Yeah.
So whether you know, it's like, I would say, Mercedes I don't know what her ethnic blend is because I think she was adopted.
No,
No?
I don't think so. I believe her mom is
Her mom is
white,
very white.
and I believe her father is African American, but I don't know for sure.
See, but we don't ever get to see it.
It's true.
But she like presents very like ethnically ambiguous. So she
Mm-hmm.
has to, but like, is she Latina? Is she half black?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you have to kind of realize like what you're going into the room with, whether you believe yourself that way or not, when you're in a industry that is all about the look.
Yeah. Well, and this is something you have to be aware of as an actor too when you
Yeah.
walk into it, because we're all actors, performers, and this is one of those things where when you walk into a room, you have to understand what people are going to see when they look at you,
Right.
even if you don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough business.
Hey guys,
Sorry, I didn't have anything to comment on.
don't forget, once again,
Mhm.
Mercedes has lupus. Still.
This is your episodic reminder.
Yeah. Then we get into the next, we kind of parlay into the next racial discussion, which isn't a discussion so much as a talking head, where Sarah reminds us that she's Persian, half Persian.
Half Persian.
Everyone's, it's a lot of mixed race.
Mixed
people,
race,
actually,
yeah.
Interestingly enough. And that her dad, the Persian side, hates models.
Yeah.
Thinks they're whores.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And also, Sarah and his relationship sounds rough.
Really
yeah. I was going to say, so I'm part Persian.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll uniquely speak to this.
Sure.
It doesn't feel it's not necessarily a cultural thing. This is clearly a very personal to her father thing.
I think it's also religious.
It is religious because I think he is, I'm assuming Muslim.
She says he's Muslim.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
says that.
But I would say like Persian culture isn't necessarily like this. I would think it's her father and his being Muslim that is this. Because there are a lot like Persian, like pre-revolution and Persians in America.
Women in Iran. Yeah.
Yeah. It was very much like they're beautiful and we're going to show them being beautiful.
Mm.
And I think that this is a hard thing for her.
And that makes sense. And we'll meet her mother later, who's very supportive.
But
Yeah.
we learn that her dad doesn't even know where she is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her dad is like texting her
And calling
she's just
her mom, and the
not-
mom's like, I don't know. Are the
Let-
parents divorced?
We don't know.
Let's get to this right now.
Yes.
So Tyra comes over
To play
They're
jump rope.
jumping
They're
rope.
randomly jumping rope. This is another very endearing Tyra spontaneous moment where she comes over, she sees they're playing jump rope, which is weird, but whatever.
It's weird.
We'll go with it. And she immediately jumps in and is jumping, and then it's just like, oh, I can't get out. It's really cute.
And then she's like, we got to get y'all some double dutch, just like my intro was. And I love that because I was like, Tyra played some double dutch. And that tall Tyra, she killed a double dutch.
Yes.
She did. And then she's like, hey, I just wanted to come. I'm going to have some one-on-ones with you guys. We're going to talk. Now that Bethany's not here, I want to do these again because I just
Bethany
don't
Blue.
want to talk to Bethany.
I just don't want to talk about boobs anymore.
Or Janasha.
Yeah. So I only have two big notes.
I do. I only really have two notes.
I have
as well.
like three, I think.
Yeah.
The main one I liked is that as Camille is sitting down for hers, because they're also sitting at their dining room table, running away, whatever.
Foot place.
As Camille is sitting down, she already knows what Tyra's going to ask her. So she immediately sits down and is like, I've never been called a diva so much in my life.
That cannot be true.
It might be. I mean, look, when you're in a new situation with people who don't know you, it just might be a different version of herself. I just love that Camille knows what this conversation
She said, though,
fully
she's
is
never
gonna be
been
about.
called a diva. Not so much. It's just she's never once been called a diva before.
Yeah.
I would like to note about Camille that she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
In this segment, she's just wearing a sweatshirt, and she's so pretty. She's just so pretty.
She's such a naturally gorgeous person.
She is.
Yes.
She should model.
If only she wasn't runner-up, Miss Jamaica USA.
How gorgeous Miss Jamaica.
Right?
Right? Oh my goodness. But then my other one was mostly about I have three.
Yeah.
Is the Sarah thing we were talking about.
Yes.
She wants that drama so bad.
Sarah asked a really interesting question. She asked it very politely. She was like, hey, can I ask you a question? And Tara's like, of course. And she says, my dad's been texting me and he doesn't know where I am. I just want to know, should I respond? Basically.
Yeah.
And Tyra's like, you could see Tyra's face be like, what?
Above my baby.
And she's like, yes.
Well, and then Tyra breaks out like, your eyes have seemed really sad on photo shoots. And then they cut to this like 5 seconds of black and white in footage.
Yep.
Which is literally just like Sarah looking up.
Maybe she's tired.
Like slow-mo looking up.
sad eyes.
Yeah.
To be fair, she does kind of have like bedroom eyes.
She
She does.
They've said that too.
Yeah.
But then Tyra's like, yeah, we should.
Maybe you should know you're okay.
And Tyra immediately called the producers and was like, get her mom here. Get her mom here right now.
And so then she tells them they're going to have a personality coach come.
Also, I
you have one more?
would like to say at this point, yeah, Mercedes really does seem like she's fully cracking.
Oh, yeah.
It's rough.
I think it's her body is
Her
breaking
body is
down.
giving out.
And Tyra interestingly thought Mercedes had an
Attitude, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I bet she was kind of like pissy when she was sick.
Or just short. Like she's trying to conserve her energy to do the shoot, so she's probably not talking very much and giving short answers.
She's probably just not very friendly.
And I think when Tyra tells her that, you can see her just wilt inside.
Because she thought, truthfully, Mercedes, like, all I have really is this, like, really nice personality. Someone's telling me that I'm, like, a shitty person.
Well, and also, like, I've been hiding this really well. No one's asked me about it. And then all of a sudden you hear this thing.
Means you haven't been hiding it that well.
Yeah.
And it's also coming across way worse.
Yes.
And Shandy says she's never going back to Walgreens. And Tyra's like, yeah. This cycle is the best advertisement for Walgreens ever.
That people like Shandy work there.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So the personality coach is going to come and teach them the
did
magic.
Did anyone write his name down? I did not.
Oh, Sam Christensen. Christensen.
Yeah, I did.
He is going to introduce them to the magic of
charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Although, really, what he does
is give them adjective sheets.
I would just like to say, when I was in 6th grade, I went to a very small middle school, and there were 6 girls in my 6th grade class. And 3 of them were popular, and 3 of us were not popular.
I was immediately going to ask which group you were in, but you included yourself.
Yes. So there was like some infighting going on, and my teacher's solution was to have us all go into a room and tell each other what we didn't like about each other. And that's exactly what this reminded me of. I was like, oh, they're just literally thinking, like, what would a middle school girl do in this situation? How can we ramp up this drama? Middle school girl tactics.
So
adjectives.
Obviously, they go after Camille. But what I thought was funny about...
Well, let's say exactly what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gives them all sheets that have a crap ton of
so many
adjectives on
adjectives.
them.
Every adjective.
And then you're supposed to circle, I think, 3 that you think about the other person.
And you seem to, like, pass the paper down.
Around, yeah.
Right, exactly. So if that one's already chosen, you're just like, okay, great,
So
I'll
it's
add it.
relatively anonymous, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally anonymous. You didn't know who
but it's
said
all,
what.
the same group.
And then people were reading out loud what theirs were. And until we get to Camille, all of them are generally A, true, and B, positive.
Also,
and
Katie
somewhat objective.
Katie, though, thinks that being secretive and emotional is somehow a compliment.
Yeah, she's so excited.
She's like, ooh, secretive, emotional. Like, oh, you're like a brat.
Yeah, you're fucking annoying drama queen.
There wasn't whiny on there, so they had to be secretive.
Secretive and emotional.
You're fake and also whiny.
Yeah.
And you can tell as soon as Camille gets her sheet that she's just ready. She's just like, I know
here we go.
I know what this is. I think at this point, Camille understands what production is also doing to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's just like, oh, cool. We're all filling out adjectives. I bet this will go well.
Because everyone else is just like strong, assertive,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Camille's is relentless. And she says them
ambitious.
She reads them all off with a relentless, aggressive. Okay. Sure. But like was such a
I feel bad for Camille in this moment.
I do too.
This is shitty for her.
It just seems like a middle school gang up on Camille.
And it feels
that
like
is endorsed by the television show.
Yeah.
And by the personality coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
He seems like I wrote this down somewhere. Where is this? It seems like unlicensed group therapy led by a culty boarding school English teacher. Like he wants to have his like, oh captain, my captain moment.
Yeah.
While also running unlicensed group therapy. It's not a good look.
100% get that.
Yes.
Then they go and they do these individual like talks to the group where they talk about someone in their life that they love. Is that what it is?
Yes.
So Shandy, and this is the most foreshadowing thing ever.
And he gives them like a formula. Like you're supposed to say like, I love this person because.
Yeah. Which Mercedes immediately doesn't do, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And when Shandy does hers, it's all about Eric, her boyfriend. Yeah. And I was like, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
She loves her boyfriend
That's
Eric.
the first time we see that photo of the two of them, which we will see so many times again.
It's such a cute photo, too.
I know.
I feel so bad for him already. And I put Sarah's so hot when she cries, which is gross, I know, but she was very
But
beautiful.
April brings Sarah's story right back to her.
April always will find a way to make it about April again.
Oh, yes.
Because that's how her robotic programming works. She just has to filter it through her gears and cogs until it gets back to, how is this about April?
How
Processing.
can I relate?
Processing.
Emotion happening.
Sarah is friend or competition.
Is this something also? Does he also ask them to talk about the worst thing that they've ever done?
Yeah, I think they do two things.
Yeah. Because Sarah says that the worst thing she's ever done is lie to her father, which doesn't really seem like
That bad
the
when your
worst thing that
when
someone
your
has
dad
ever
is
done.
a douche.
And you're trying to protect yourself and have the career that you want to have.
Yeah. I think she doesn't know what to say.
No.
Yeah.
And is also thinking about her dad a lot this episode.
And
Yeah.
also people clearly want them to go like to the super emotional
Yeah.
place. So
And Camille still hates every fucking thing about this whole thing.
And she's justified in doing so.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the moment.
But it's also it's the least Camille thing to do is to talk about your feelings.
Well, and here's the thing, and we'll talk about it even more
In the next episode?
in the next episode, but I'm very Camille in the sense that I always understand the reason people do these things. I certainly can get emotional after certain things, but in general, I am very lucky that I process things, for me, very healthily and quickly.
Mhm.
It took years to get there, and I'm much older than these contestants are
Yeah.
in
Yes.
this moment, for sure. But that being said, I'm like, yeah, these are really sad. Figure it out and get over it before you're on television. I don't know. These kind of things, I would be Camille, and so I always feel for her because I know that my edit would also make me look like a robot in the
Yeah.
background,
Sure.
just being like, I don't know, Sarah's crying about her dad. Feels like she could have, one conversation could have taken care of that. Anyway.
So we go back to
Here's my favorite note I've made in a
Oh.
long time. Is when we get back to their house, I put these models' favorite activity is listless jumping.
Shandy is unshackled.
Just like everyone's jumping.
Jumping around.
Well, because Miss J's coming over.
Oh, Miss J!
And they're going to
Is
sit at that table.
Though they didn't say Miss J. We're still on Miss Watch.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have yet
Okay.
to say Miss J.
Mhm.
We will say it here in the podcast, but
That's
just
right,
know
'cause
we're
we
still
know.
we're still on Miss Watch.
But Jay Alexander is not here to teach them about runway.
This is also really where I just got so uncomfortable with the runway being the dining table.
It's so gross.
I was like, is anyone cleaning this
No.
at all?
No, as we know, no one cleans.
No.
Well, there's no Adrian this cycle,
Yeah.
so no one
Right.
cleans.
No, but they're having a psychic consultation with Susan.
So Susanna.
Is it Susanna?
I think so. I wrote Susanna.
I wrote Susan.
Question.
Well, whatever. Gallant is her last name.
Question to
She's
the
an
panel.
intuitive advisor.
Is that her real accent?
I also wondered that.
Fully
Where
no.
is it
No,
from?
Not at all.
What is it supposed to be?
No way
though?
is that a real accent.
What is that
British?
supposed to be?
No. That is not her real. That's not anyone's accent. It's like Anna's accent, where it's just unplaceable.
Yes.
He's been.
Right before she comes over, I just want to note that Shandy's eating a Starbucks Frappuccino with a spoon, and they don't even blur out the logo.
Oh,
What?
They
a different
don't. They
time.
don't care. They'll take the Coke labels off of a Pepsi or whatever.
Yeah.
The Coke labels off of a Pepsi. Perfect sentence, JW.
Nailed it.
She also is very clear to note that she has the gift and has been given no information about them in advance.
And Mercedes
While
is
she has, like,
immediately
a-
exposed. They're like, "You're sick," and she's like, "Fuck."
Right before they start, so they go into the living room area, and she just sits back in a lounge chair that they somehow now have, and all the
She
girls
brought
sit
it.
around, and Katie hates this.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Katie's immediately like, won't this make the devil come out? And Suzanne is just like,
Suze.
Suze is just does not deny that either, which is
No.
hilarious.
No, I also feel like she's like, "Yes, the devil will
Yes.
come out, Katie.
And he's coming for you.
Cry some more. He loves tears."
So everyone gives her their name, their birthday,
Kate.
and their
And all
something
It's
else.
nonsense. This is nonsense.
If
She
First
was
of all,
briefed.
what she's technically doing, she's definitely brief. But she's also not doing. She's doing numerology, actually, which is an actual thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in it. I'm just saying
But it
that
is a
is what
thing.
she's doing, and
Yes.
it's insane that they never actually say that.
Correct.
right. Yeah.
But she's also just been clearly fed so much producer information.
Yes.
Yes.
She's like, "Zamara, you and Shandy are best friends. Mm-hmm.
So funny.
I said, poor Mercedes is just like, she's like, do you understand what I mean when I say that you seem tired and broken down? And
And your body is sick?
Mercedes just like keeps her face neutral and she's like, I don't
know.
know. And it's
It's also just mean.
yeah.
It's rough.
Also, I don't know if anyone else noticed, Joanna is always sitting next to the girl being talked to.
Yeah.
Joanna's like, I'm going to be here for anything that happens.
She's just like a sturdy post of a human being.
I think the opposite. I think Joanna always wants to
Time.
reap any benefit.
Yes, also that.
That's how I feel.
She's like, is she going to say anything about IMG? Will I find out?
I'll lean closer.
She calls Ziamara Samara.
Yeah, Zamara.
Samara, which is barely even close to her name. And
Well,
also,
she was distracted by her Indian earrings.
Also, here's some bullshit. You're a psychic. You would know her name. She wrote it down for you, and you're a psychic.
Yeah.
Also, Camille looks so bored during Ziamara's reading. Camille is like right behind her, and she's just like looking at her nails, and she's just like, we all know Ziamara's not the interesting one.
No.
And then apparently we haven't broken down enough women in this episode yet. Because
since Shandy's white, so we haven't gotten to talk about race. So let's talk about her parents.
her terrible upbringing.
Her terrible, terrible upbringing.
Yeah.
Which immediately this woman says, does anyone hug you?
And then Joanna leans in and goes, I will.
It's for camera time. But Shandy breaks down. So, well, she says, well, girls here do. And then that's even sadder somehow.
Yes.
And you're just
Yeah.
like, oh, God. And then we get this very sad, very real narrative of Shandy has a very bad relationship with her parents.
Mhm.
Yep.
It sounds like a really rough upbringing.
Particularly
Drugs.
her mother.
Yeah. And Miss J,
Oh.
hugs Shandy.
He just goes up to her and says, give Mama some sugar, and just enfolds her in his arms.
He envelops her, and
Yes.
it almost made me cry. It's
Yeah.
very
I would have
sweet.
cried, but then
It's-
I was distracted by his weird bent watch.
But it's so loving.
Maybe you're actually the Camille in this situation.
I mean, I am the bitch.
Yeah, we've established that I'm Camille, you're Joanna.
Oh, I'm for sure Joanna.
Yeah. We're
Are
gonna
you
find out who
kidding?
head is very soon.
Ooh.
Well,
Better
no,
not be
you're
Katie.
Ziamara. I don't know why we said that. You're
Yeah, you're
Jersey.
Ziamara.
I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, you're very nice. Everyone likes you, and you're the Jerseyest thing that ever happened. But then we get to April, who they're talking about race again, and April has this great quote.
I really think
where she says, where she describes her dad as the one who was responsible for making me Asian.
Asian.
And I'm like, that is a so roundabout way to say the
Your dad
Asian
is
side of my
Asian.
family.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Your dad is Japanese.
Oh God. it's
Also,
so
this
great.
is one of those things where she says the two opposite things like they prove each other, where she talks about being mad about being the token Asian pick, while also being upset that no one thinks she can model because she's Asian.
Yeah.
So you can't be upset that you got picked because you were Asian, and then also say that everyone underestimates you because you're Asian.
Yeah, and apparently all of her friends were chiding her for saying, "Oh, you're the token Asian," when she was telling them about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it had I had a weird moment where I'm like, if your friends in real life are chiding you and making fun of you for that, but you say you don't ever present or think of yourself as Japanese,
Yeah.
your friends are also clearly aware that
You're Asian.
it really makes her narrative crumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one little moment.
Yeah. She's so upset, but has no clarity over what she's upset about.
No.
Mm.
Also, Katie has decided her defense against the devil is that she's going to be Hood.
Ugh.
Katie, this is very similar
puts
to
on-
when Ziamara and her were in panel, and Ziamara called her out for
Uh-huh.
taking
And then-
all of Mr. J, and then she's like,
I just gotta say, ugh. She's the worst. Never since Heather 2 episodes ago have I been so disgusted with a girl.
with a whiny white bitch.
Oh God! All the blonde women in this cycle are terrible. Shandy only gets away with it because she's not naturally blonde.
Right.
So then we get to the challenge,
The challenge.
which they're told that they're going to be interviewed by someone.
Right. And their prize is going to be a shopping spree.
Because this is the part of the cycle when we move from dinners to
To
shopping
shopping
sprees.
sprees.
Yeah, I was just so thrilled it wasn't dinner.
Yeah.
And Ziamara
I
wants
was
those
ready.
deets.
I was ready for them to be like a shopping spree at the grocery store. I'm like, oh,
For dinner.
Don't you eat lunch with this? How dare you?
So they discover when they walk into the interview room that the person interviewing them is Janice Dickinson.
Janice Dickinson.
Notable PTA member.
I'm a member of the PTA.
Oh my god.
She doesn't even say it like that. She says, I'm a member of the
I'm a member of the PTA.
Indignant.
My favorite thing about that, she's saying that in response to Camille. She's addressing Camille, of course, about how Camille is difficult because that's the only thing anyone will ever ask Camille. And Camille is saying, it's trying to say that she identifies with Janice because people also identify Janice as the bitch.
But she goes, as
how people call you a bitch.
And she's
Janice
like,
is just like,
to be fair, I'm going to defend Janice in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was a correct thing to say to a person that is literally in charge of judging you.
No.
And it was weird to be like, Janice, how you're a bitch. And people think I'm a bitch, but I'm not. And Janice is like, I'm a member of the PTA. How dare you call me a bitch? Camille is a witch.
It's real ill-considered, but the one thing I would like to point out is like, I'm sorry, you think members of the PTA aren't bitches?
I was about to say, wrong lane.
Sure.
Wrong. I will say, too.
If she had been like, I'm a mother, that would have been one thing.
I think that's what
but
she was
trying to say.
I think she was.
But instead she goes for PTA, which is like the bitchiest aspect of motherhood.
The worst mothers.
I know.
I will say, not a good moment for Team Camille.
No.
She also seemed very nervous.
Yeah, she did.
Like,
well, Janice calls that out, right?
Nervous.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Which is very
Camille.
un-Camille-like.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Janice for sure does not believe that Katie's a virgin.
This is the
Katie
editing.
literally
Janice asks, "Where's the craziest place you've had sex?"
Mm-hmm.
So, Ziamara says a broom closet in high school,
Yep, perfect.
which is great. Perfect.
Yeah,
So
answer.
Jersey.
Sorry.
Camille says stuck in a Ferris wheel, which
Hand job.
maybe.
I count it.
And
Sure.
then
If you're trying to be crazy, they're young enough that they may have not had a crazy thing
Right.
yet. So if you got a sweet, look, guys, heart BJ's. So maybe she did in the Ferris wheel.
and then Katie says she's a virgin.
And Janice just gives her like patented Janice like,
Ugh.
And here's the thing.
I don't believe Katie's a virgin either.
Here's the thing. Who cares? But
She
it's
just hasn't-
like Katie's entire interview. We see no other part of her
It's just-
interview.
Yeah.
I also wrote this down too. The only thing we learn about Katie is that she's a virgin, and the only thing we learn about Joanna is that she hates Camille.
Camille is a witch, is what she says.
Joanna's only interview clip.
Camille is a witch.
No, they ask her who they would get rid of. That's one of the questions.
And
they
then
ask
it's
everyone.
a montage of everyone saying Camille.
And then Joanna's just like, Camille! And Janice is like, why? And she's like, because she's a witch.
We also see Ziamara not wearing a scarf, but oh no, Sarah caught the scarf virus this time.
We also learned that Shandy was arrested.
And had done drugs.
Yeah.
Shandy is so poised and real at the same time in this interview, and she's really good at talking about sad things without coming across as
Listen to my sad story.
Yeah.
She's actually unironically relatable.
Yes.
Yeah. Completely.
I don't know why I put this note, so maybe you guys can help me parse it together. I put April seems ahead of her time.
Yes.
And I think how it was she was actually finally describing her struggle in a way that was not only intelligent, but actually several years ahead of itself.
Quite woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sense that she was just talking about, I finally understood the perception of me is this, but also, like, I don't identify with it, so am I being fake or not when I'm doing stuff like this? And you can tell it's just, like, too much for Janice.
Oh, yeah, and then Janice is just like, I'm really turned off that she doesn't like her Asianness. And
She
it's like,
loves labels.
oh, wow, you just missed everything.
Yeah.
that happened in this
Janice
conversation.
loves a label.
Yeah, she loves a label.
No, get ready for next season, Takara.
But guys, na. Do you want to wear that top Mercedes? She is wearing a suede
I was
business
so ready for
casual.
you to say something else, Alex. That's why no one would respond.
Yeah, well,
We were
I was
so ready
mesmerized.
for it. Yeah, you were mesmerized. She's wearing a
suede
what?
business casual monstrosity
Ooh, Biscay.
with a leopard top
Ugh.
underneath.
And then,
It is not the look at all, Mercedes.
No.
Where does your flower go?
Where are your crocheted sweaters?
Where is the hole?
Where are your holes? You know you love your holes.
My favorite children's book, Where Does Your Flower Go?
But what I learned from this was Janice is actually kind of a great interviewer, though.
Yes. Although
She's not great at the talking head after, but during the interview, like she seems to like it's real smooth.
and engaged.
She's also really good in general. When they bring her back in cycles where she's not even a judge anymore, they always have her interact with the girls because she's very good at interacting with people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One-on-one combos. Give me Dickinson.
She always looks like she's listening too.
Yeah, and I think she is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause she'll do that like squinty face,
Mhm.
but I think she is actually engaging with them.
Although when they lead up to her, Mercedes finally comes out as being ill, essentially.
Yeah.
And in the question, Janice is like, "I've sensed that you're feeling tired and unwell," and it's like, "Gee, Janice, how did you sense that?"
She's an intuitive coach. She's got the gift.
Yes.
But she does win because of it.
Well, she talks about it in a really, once again, very like composed, very
Mature Mercedes
knowledgeable
way.
Yes.
But then, let's talk about the next moment. So Janice gathers them,
Hmm.
announces Mercedes as the winner, but then as part of Janice explaining the win, says, because it was so brave and honest of you to talk to me and come out about your lupus. And I had that moment where I was like, is that everyone else's
I
reveal?
think so.
Yes.
It was.
She outs her.
She outs her.
It was.
And she totally did not have to.
I will say, it was time for it to come out, though.
Yes.
I don't think that
Production sure
And
thought so.
I will
Well-
say, I think Mercedes probably knew that once she told someone, it was going to become...
because I also think
Sure.
all those talking heads that we've seen in previous episodes were around this time.
Yeah.
They've
Probably.
edited through.
But it should have been her
I agree.
to get to tell everybody.
But I do think, though, it probably helped her
yeah.
in some ways of just it being said, because now she doesn't have this like secret shame
Yes,
thing that's
and then
going
she
on.
can just take pills when she wakes up in the morning.
And yeah,
not have to like hide them under the
Sure.
breakfast counter.
And so Mercedes gets this shopping spree.
at the most boring ass clothes store ever.
She gets to choose one friend. A friend who goes with her, but I don't think actually gets anything.
I don't know.
It was weird. And she chooses Sarah, and this is one of the many times Sarah's been chosen. Sarah, like Ziamara, must just be really popular amongst the girls.
Yeah.
She's real
'Cause
chill to be around.
Just like real chill, real fun. Because next episode we have the most bizarre friend pick ever.
Oh
which
my
we'll
god.
get to. But Mercedes says this, and this is not funny to me. I just think it's interesting where she says, I hope they're not going to use my illness to discriminate against me. And she just means within the competition. But
Yeah.
I do think it's really interesting that she is ahead of what reality television is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she doesn't want
This to be her
everyone
story.
knowing this to be the only thing people know about her, and also to use it as a way to not give her the prize.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So then we're heading to our photo shoot.
We
Correct.
sure are for Quench Water.
Quench water.
Quench, feel the quench.
And we also learned Camille does not want to be where fish fuck.
Where fish is the bathroom.
Yeah, poop.
But like she was no.
It had heard of fit. Okay, here's the thing.
Why were there fish in there?
We're gonna talk. You don't even see them in
No.
the
No.
photo.
They take them out.
Here's the,
They died.
Here's the thing. We've talked a lot about the height stuff.
Mhm.
That would not scare me. That wouldn't bother me. I am not good in the water.
I'd be fine.
I don't like it. It hurts my eyes.
Fish
I don't
piss
care
in
for
it.
this. I would be Ziamara. I would not be able to do this. I
Yeah.
just would not.
Once
I think
again,
I'd be okay I think I'd be okay.
once again, another RuPaul's Drag Race season 5 challenge.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
First
they
one.
fully stole this one.
Yep.
And George Holtz is our photographer.
And our stylist, Nole Marin.
Nole Marin and Minnie.
Auditioning for Cycle 3 judging spot.
Seriously.
And Minnie
Empress Minnie.
in a raincoat slicker.
Well, it's wet in there. It's a lot of water.
Uh
This is also another top model thing that will happen more often is the extreme physical shoot, which we saw with the cold shoot, I guess,
Right.
in Cycle 1.
Sure.
So this is one of those top model trust notes.
did anyone else clock the softcore porn background music during this shoot?
Yes. I wrote, I love the plinking piano underwater music.
Yeah.
It was so bizarre.
And most people actually do a good job. Notably, Katie is fine with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the things
Although
for her
they
not
all-
to whine about.
They all do this thing where they sink into the water at first and they do these little froggy legs every time.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Yeah. All of them kind of like spread their legs fully
Well,
apart and then get elegant
so-
afterwards.
Well, Ziamara is
Sarah goes
especially.
first, and Jay is like blown away by Sarah.
Yeah.
He like I feel like this is the first time Mr. J has like seen Sarah.
I think so too.
Because she does great. Joanna also does a good job, according to them. They love Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Xiomara.
April, can we talk about April's burn victim makeup that she has going on? She has her full head is just red.
Yeah.
And
they love that though. They love a dramatic one color forehead.
Camille is really into voguing, guys.
It's so voguey. I wrote that down before Jay said it.
It's so quick.
Yeah,
I think she also isn't good, and she's just trying so hard to get a couple of poses out before she like dies.
Yeah.
Because then what's her face? Who stays down there like too long? Is it April?
Of course it's April.
Of course it's April.
Yeah, April.
But like April, you can come up for air.
She's like,
they're worried
I
April's going to kill herself.
I don't need it, guys. I'm a robot.
I don't breathe. It's fine.
I just breathe through my skin. And Xiomara.
Xiomara, they go to her and they're like, "Are you worried about the shoot?" And she's like, "Yeah, because I have a hard time holding my breath underwater without pinching my nose closed," which is just so real.
But she's the new Katie with those wiggly legs.
Same. I felt her this entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xiomara and Shandy just have a terrible...
Yeah.
I wonder if Shandy has, like, been to a body of water before.
Is there one in Walgreens?
Kiddie pool
section.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I don't like about underwater shoots, besides the fact that I personally wouldn't be good at them, which is the main reason. But also, I think this is, unlike heights, I think this is the thing that you definitely would not hire a model for without telling them.
No.
You have to be able to breathe and swim underwater.
And keep your eyes open.
So if someone doesn't know how to do this, I think it's so weird to penalize them.
I agree.
There's one way later in the Petite cycle 13, where they're doing this, but in the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just...
That's worse.
And when Sunday can't do it, I'm like, yeah, because she might die.
Yeah.
At least here
They're fucking deep sea diving.
Sunday can't do it. I'm going to die down here.
All right, that is a good Sunday. Can't wait for Cycle 13 now.
Also, at one point, I think it's Mercedes goes, like Gloria Gaynor says, I will survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as we learned from her mother's visit, that's clearly the music they listen to.
So they go back to the apartment and they find out that Sarah and Mercedes are going to get an extra prize.
The real prize.
Bonus second prize.
And the doors open and their moms come in. And this always gets me. Sure. I will always cry at the people are excited to see their moms reveal.
Well, you and April, because April is living for these white dowdy moms.
I love that she loves these blonde white moms so much. And then she describes her own father, and they show a picture to back this up. Her own father looks like Art Garfunkel. And they show a picture of her father, and he does kind of look like Art Garfunkel.
I thought her mom was Japanese and her dad was...
That's what I mean.
Yeah. No, we said
it earlier wrong.
Oh, my bad.
Because she says, my mom is the one who's responsible for me being Asian.
Yeah.
Like, she's real mad about it.
My bad. I said that
Which is why April is where she is, because super non-PC thing, her mom was clearly a tiger mom. Like, was pushing
but
that.
Also, those genes combined made a gorgeous human being.
Of course.
Oh, so we see Sarah and Mercedes moms. The most interesting thing about this, as two women in the cycle that are biracial mixed race, both the moms of the Caucasian white side.
Yeah.
And so it's so funny that people mention this. They're like, neither of these look like their daughters.
No.
At all.
Especially
no,
Mercedes
you know what?
and her
Sarah's
mom.
face, I realized,
does look like
her mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mercedes, no, not at all.
Sarah's mom is... both moms are so good. The moms on Top Model are always so good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this then. Conspiracy. I think that this was a prize that they thought of after the fact.
I agree.
I
Here's
agree.
why. What would you have done if Shandy had won or been picked? What would you have done for some of these other girls?
Yeah.
Like, it happened to be these two.
Yeah.
And so it worked out for them, but we've had some other cycles where they've had to deal with this, where famously Natasha doesn't get to see her baby.
Oh, yeah.
When there's
God.
3 moms in one cycle. It's the most
Yeah.
devastating thing ever, because Natasha just thinks it's family day, but it's actually a bonus prize just like this.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's devastating.
Yeah.
But
No, I
is
think this
the same
was-
thing where, like...
This prize was not going to be a prize.
No.
But it happened to be that these two clearly needed this exact prize.
Yeah,
it's real. All the interactions are really cute and real.
Yeah.
The way that Mercedes and her mom like lay on the couch leg to leg is just super cute,
Adorable.
And then there's a really sincere rough moment where Mercedes is telling her mom that she's told people about her illness, and then she's
They're like cuddling on the couch.
Yeah, and she was like, and it's hard to tell people because I get frustrated because I think about wanting to be cured someday, and her mom was just like, well, you won't be.
Yeah,
because there is no cure. Like, very matter of fact.
And she's like, I know you don't want to hear that, but I don't want you to hold out hope for something that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and it's just really good parenting.
It's amazing.
It's very just like, I know it sucks, but I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Tyra's mom also comes by.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tyra's mom's always a treat.
Yes, she is.
She tells the girls they all need to be real straight edge.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Very specifically, Tyra went off and she didn't do drugs, she didn't party, she didn't get involved with the wrong man.
Mm-hmm.
The wrong men.
And this is when we find out that basically all of this emotional breaking down of these young
For
women
T-Zone.
has been an ad for Tyra's Camp T-Zone.
Future home of Celicia.
Obviously
Controversial.
leads to good things.
Iconic winner solution.
Iconic, horrible haircut winner.
And there's very
Celicia.
much like if you girls had all been to my camp,
You would have all learned this, and
you would have gotten love from me.
Shandy, you can still go.
I mean,
Shandy's still T-Zone eligible.
and we also learned that April finally understands being Asian as a marketing ploy.
Yes, April's road to racial self-acceptance is through marketing.
I wrote down Asia. April understands Asianism as a business.
We all literally wrote the same note.
Because as soon as Tyra talks about like, well, if you're going to be the only girl in the room, that's going to be part of you. It's going to be part of your brand. And April like sits forward and is like, I understand money and business and math. So I will understand how to make my race into a brand.
Yeah.
I feel it. Well, also very much ahead of her time in that like she's like brand. Yes. Brand.
Brand is very
Brand.
She's our first on brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we head to panel, and before we start, do you want to wear that top, Sarah, Ioana, Camille, Shandy?
I'm glad you didn't say it because I have the opposite note where it's just like, wow, Ziamara looks great. It is Ziamara the best.
Yeah, it is.
There are so many knee-high boots.
So Sarah first.
Mm-hmm.
Slutty paralegal with too many pearl necklaces on.
She's earned them.
Well,
How?
Oh. But be good at business.
Ioana is really leaning into the mohawk, guys.
Whoa,
Oh my
that
God.
Full high. So high.
High. How did she do that?
Who told her that was okay?
How did she fit through the door?
We have Camille. No shirt can be the same length.
I wrote that Camille's look is very Dion and Clueless.
With the white patent
Kind
boots.
of.
Yes.
But like sloppy.
But also, what is
You
that?
mean American Treasure,
Stacey Dash.
What happened to Camille's bangs in this episode?
I don't know. They are so
They
PC.
gave up.
And then lastly, Shandy.
Camille was running to not get left by the elevator. Because those women will not give her enough time.
And Shandy looks like a prop mistress waiting for a scene change. It's so bad.
Oh, boy.
Okay. But the guest judge is, of course, Nole Marin and Minnie.
Empress Minnie.
Minnie. Oh, JW has feels.
I just don't like Nole.
Yeah.
I think he's fine. I think
He's also-
I hate that it feels like Nole ultimately replaced Eric Nicholson,
Mhm.
who I've grown to love as a judge.
I agree.
I agree.
While
with
Nole
that.
is just like bitchy for bitchy's sake.
Sure.
Speaking of, do you want to wear that top? He just has like a piece of fabric wound around his neck for no
I-
discernible reason.
yeah.
And it's not a scarf. And it's not a tie.
Talk about the girl with the green ribbon or whatever that story is.
I mean, yeah.
Minnie takes one bite at that his head's gonna fall right off.
So the panel challenge is an acting challenge for ANTM Beauty.
Before we get off of change,
Oh.
Shandy's wearing a Shanthrax
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh.
The
God.
Shanthrax shirt is bad.
Pre-anthrax scares too.
Eric
It's so-
definitely made that for her.
Oh, for sure.
100%. It's also dirty. There's
You
like
know,
stains on it.
you know that.
It's
well,
the
no.
worst thing to wear.
Here we go. Eric, first of all, clearly expresses his love through T-shirts, and I'm sure she has like 18 mix CDs. In her bag.
Oh.
It's definitely
How
this man
much
expresses her love.
anthrax is on that
Also,
mix CD?
Oh.
I'm gonna say this is my theory. Eric slept in that shirt and then gave it to her so it would smell like him.
Oh,
when
for
she
sure,
was
for
in
sure,
the
for sure, for sure, for
competition.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Would
Panel.
that have worked on me at the time? Yes, it would.
I mean, yeah.
Work on me now.
Yeah. So panel challenge, guys.
Yes.
I don't know what this means. But I have Sarah and I have Cirque du Sobat.
Which is
So
weird because Sarah's one of the ones. Who
it's for
does
her.
well.
It's for her. It's for her photo. Sorry, it's for her photo.
The panel challenge is that they have to sell. They have 1 minute to sell makeup to the panel.
It's kind of like they're at a press conference.
Yes,
It's weird.
it is a weird setup.
It has nothing to do with what they were talking about. I guess it has personality in that you're being interviewed.
I guess.
Sarah does pretty well.
Yeah, Sarah does okay. They kind of
just gloss over it.
yeah.
Well, the one thing they mention is that when she gets nervous, she goes, quote unquote, in their words, homegirl.
I got very uncomfortable with the way
Yeah.
Nigel in particular was throwing around homegirl and ghetto.
I don't think he understands what those mean.
I was uncomfortable.
I don't like it when Nigel says those things. Even though I do think, honestly, people like Janice and Eric could say those things and it wouldn't make me as uncomfortable. Because whenever Nigel says something
Because
like
I
that,
feel like
it
Janice and
feels
Eric know black people.
Well, that's the thing, is I feel like they would be using it with some sense of like irony and
Or
knowledge of
humor or
culture.
something,
Not
yeah.
saying that sort. Nigel always sounds like he's saying those things are objectively worse.
Bad.
Yes.
He is.
And I
He
don't
is.
like it.
Sarah's photo is beautiful.
Oh, it does look like an ad though for like what was it? Oh, the Cirque du Soleil underwater.
Yeah. I also don't understand why there are like letters in all of these shots.
It's Quench.
Oh, Quench. That's
It's a
right. It
Q.
doesn't really look like a Q, I'm gonna say.
No.
but
No.
I
Well,
think Sarah
I-
looks gorgeous.
I'm so glad they had all those fish in that tank because all the fish that we see in all
really
these
popping
photos.
through.
But her eyes are great also.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I
the
think she
makeup
looks-
helps.
She also looks
Looks
like she's
beautiful.
reaching, which for the ad could be great because she's like reaching for a bottle of Quench.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
April's next. Her acting she's so stiff.
She has clearly done corporate promotional videos.
Yes, she is doing a presentation about makeup.
Yes. She has clearly done that before, and that's what she does here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her photo is my favorite.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I
Her
think this
body
is the
is-
one that she is known for within the show.
Yes. The fact that she grabs onto the heel of that
Oh,
boot
So
is
smart.
just
She doesn't even look like she's
ridiculous.
underwater.
No.
She doesn't.
They say that to her, too.
It's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her body looks so long. It's
And
And-
she looks like powerful and serene. It's a great photo.
Yeah. Ziamar's next.
Oh.
She traded her scarf for a snood, guys.
I know. She loves that snood. And then she gets really into like, she says, "We do not test this makeup on animals. We only test it
Yeah,
on
it was-
people."
It was so weird. She came up with this weird narrative.
I love it when anyone comes up with like their old fake philosophy and history of the product when they improvise. I think that's
I do
hilarious.
Yeah.
too.
Because like why?
Strong choice, wrong choice.
so
Ziamara.
strong choice, wrong choice.
And the
She also caught Heather's pooping disease in her
that
photo.
photo is terrible. And I think the outfit is beautiful. I think the makeup is tough.
Yeah.
But
The outfit
it's
is
just,
it's pooping. She's
it's-
pooping in the water.
it's
She's
a-
a fish pooping in the water.
terrible
I mean, that's what I would have
photo.
looked like, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
feel
I
bad
feel
for her.
bad because yeah, it's terrible, but she can't swim.
Yeah.
Next up is Shandy. This is probably her first bad photo.
It's not even that bad though.
Why is she shoeless?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. And it's just
Her face could have been way worse considering some of the faces we saw.
Sure.
that she
Her
was
body
making.
actually looks a little healthier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got some abs.
Yeah.
It's just not great for Shandy.
Yeah.
For Shandy.
Yeah.
Um,
And she's just very sort of shy. But then they really, I hate to agree with Nigel, clearly, but they really go in at her on this panel. Like, they throw shit at her. And she just stands there taking, you see her face
Yeah.
get a little bit red,
Uh-huh.
but then it recedes, and she just, like, stands there and listens and is super poised the whole
And then
time.
they say to her, any other girl would have cried. Cut to Katie.
Katie.
Here, Katie's turn.
Nope. Smash cut. to Katie.
Yeah.
I mean, but Katie's picture with one notable exception.
her face is real bad though.
Ugh.
And well, Tyra says, a little cross-eyed. Like, when they do the close-up, Tyra's like,
Cross-eyed.
uh-oh.
It's very like alien gymnast.
But the pose is amazing.
It is.
Yes.
You gotta admit that pose.
No, the pose is great. The
Even
face
her
is
arm
trash.
just kind of drifting up.
Mhm.
Real
Though, why does Janice not call out her other arm being like a broken amputee arm that's floating beside her?
Eh.
and they're in the water.
I
Like,
guess.
It's just one of those things that all of them have these weird moments because it is in the water ultimately.
Next up is Mercedes. I love in her talking, she makes a joke that her father is a drag queen.
Yeah. Her presentation is really
Which
charming.
Eric Nicholson loves. Eric and Janice are
Yes,
fully
they're
for
into it.
Well, because I think this is the first time they're seeing Mercedes' personality.
Yes.
right.
And it's nice to
Because
see her.
we're in the post lupus hours.
Yeah, it really does seem like a weight has been lifted, and she feels free to have a little more personality.
Yeah. Now, I don't like this photo.
I actually don't either.
I don't either.
But Nole Marin calls her a visual orgasm.
Yeah,
And is loving her.
It's shocking to me that Mercedes has so many good pictures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she's definitely a viable winner.
Yes.
This is by far her worst.
I
Yeah.
think this is also her worst
I
photo.
also generally hate armpit photos.
I agree.
They don't. And also, this is a pose that you didn't even need to be in the water for.
No.
No, this is on a floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very stripper pole also.
Yeah.
You'll want...
But
I can't believe you-
on the opposite side, one that would have to take place in the water because of
Joanna.
how bizarre it is.
Adult ultrasound, Joanna.
It does look like...
It does look like. And look, here's the thing. It's not like for the right kind of thing. This would be a fine photo for some like really artistic whatever. It is not a water ad.
No.
Speaking of, do you want to wear that top? I also need to know that Joanna A appears to be wearing an undershirt beneath her dress,
I don't...
a visible undershirt, and also she wore her fun tights.
Fun tight.
I had a while where I had a lot of fun tights.
Fun tights.
Mhm.
She also just
I even had one that looked like water with bubbles.
Oh.
Yay! She also does terribly at the acting challenge.
So bad.
And here's the thing. Knowing the conclusion of this cycle, watching all these episodes,
Mhm.
she is not at any point posed to be our winner.
No, she
Nope.
really takes a backseat in these episodes.
She also fails a lot of things.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a great sense of style.
Doesn't have a good walk.
She
Nope.
doesn't do particularly good at acting challenges and stuff like that. She's also, depending on who you like or dislike, painted as one of the two meaner people in the house.
Yes.
Because her and Camille are always at it, but it's mostly from Joanna's end.
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't remember any of these things, which is so funny about
Yeah.
revisionist history, where I remember liking her, but now she's one of my least favorite that's left.
Yeah.
That's how most people feel about me, JW.
But that
Revisionist
face,
history.
Yeah.
that
Right.
face is always
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
And I do like
Best
this
face
photo.
ever.
yeah,
I
it's
like
not
that the
right for
shoes-
I
challenge,
like it.
The chunky shoes match her blush.
and her face is beautiful.
Her face is beautiful.
Yeah.
And her body looks really good.
Yeah. Nigel,
Nigel, noted fartographer.
noted photographer.
And then we have Camille,
Yeah.
where in her acting challenge, she says,
She makes it, and I have to say, if you know that what you're being dragged for is arrogance and divaness,
why would you say
why would you make the choice to get up there and be like, as the winner of America's Next Top
As
Model?
you know,
I've won America's Next Top Model last year.
last year I won America's Next Top Model, as you know.
It gets similar to the testing on humans thing. I love when they just make up their own narrative because, like, why?
I think if she had been if anybody else had gone that route, they would have been like, "Good for you, way
It's
to put it
cute.
out there."
But
yeah,
she
but
knows.
But you know what you're
This
getting
is my
dragged
thing.
for.
Camille, you must be smarter than this.
Yes.
she definitely is.
Sometimes though, I feel like she's playing into it just to amuse herself.
Maybe.
I think she is too.
So,
I really think she is.
The
too.
photo, I think it's pretty beautiful.
I
It's
like it.
Still pretty draggy, though.
Oh, I don't find this in draggy at all. I actually find it. I like it because it's so different pose wise
From
than
everyone else.
everyone else.
And it's very sexy.
She's trying to like model.
It
Yeah.
not a water ad, though. I will say. The pose is not watery.
But it is
It
definitely
is good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good photo. She looks
It's
good.
actually kind of athletic.
Mm.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Quench. Here- Hey guys, which one quenched?
Which one quenched? So we go to panel, like the judging, where Nole hates C.O. Mara. Hates C.O. Mara.
Uh-huh.
And Tyra thinks that Camille needs to be a manager.
She needs to go somewhere where she can boss people around and tell them what to do.
Yeah. And our call out order,
Mhm.
we have.
Oh, wait, before the
oh.
one little quote is Janice says they're like giving letter grades to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Janice calls one thing. She's like, "Well, that one's like a D to an F." She means to say it's like a D to an F, but she says it's just D to F. I'm just like
Down to fuck.
down to fuck.
Uh,
Weird.
also ahead of her time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have Sarah first.
Yeah.
Earned.
Yep. Then Mercedes, which I think is a more storyline.
Yes. Agree.
Yeah.
Because the photo is garbage.
Mhm.
April,
Yes.
clearly.
When they tell her you would have won except for your terrible
Oh my god.
personality.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my god.
actually was worried for Tyra. I actually think that April would have punched through her face.
Yeah. It's like she picks up her cell phone and it's like, there's a flower in the vase. The flower is red, and she just goes in and kills it.
Yeah, right. Just destroys everyone. The only one left is Empress Minnie.
Just
Empress
tongue
Minnie's,
out,
like,
head
very good.
falling over. Empress Minnie was actually
Her handler.
her handler, her control the whole time. Joanna's after April, then
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah.
then Shandy, and we're left with Xiomara versus Camille.
And Shandy should have been in the bottom instead of Camille, probably.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Well-
Shandy also did terribly at the acting challenge and had the worst picture. It is bizarre to me that they're...
Well, they're rewarding her sad narrative.
I understand
They took
that.
the
That I
two-
just don't like it this
Because it's
time.
I
it's
agree.
personality
I agree.
week
But
this
But the
time.
two girls in the bottom are the two least sad girls.
Yes.
Yeah, because this basically Xiomara gets eliminated. She has a bad picture, obviously.
She does. I think she actually does have the worst photo.
She does have
She
the worst
does.
photo this week.
Yes.
That being said, she mostly got eliminated because she had no narrative.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. What's interesting about Top Model is normally the girls who are really focused upon in the episode are either at the top or the bottom. You got no Xiomara throughout this episode.
Nope.
No.
It actually surprised me. I had a
She
moment
was
where
just
I was
being
like,
there
wait,
for
does Camille get
Shandy.
eliminated? Like,
Right. Well, because also Tyra says she's all about a girl with personality,
Mhm.
except this week because the girl with a lot of personality, Xiomara.
and Xiomara looks so defeated when she knows she's getting eliminated.
Of
does.
course.
And she's just like not like when Camille's name gets announced, Xiomara just like nods.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
okay.
Because also because she's going against a picture that was actually quite good.
Yes.
So how is she really going to stay another week?
And this
Yeah.
this whole episode, she's just been like sweet in the background. When Shandy is talking about how rough her home life was, Xiomara's just like in the back crying for her, like not making it about her. Just like
She's
really
obviously
being
a lovely person.
sad for her
Yeah.
friend. Yeah,
A
and then
lovely person.
and then she says this thing where when she's leaving.
Oh my god, I wrote this down too.
Besides being born, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh,
That's sad, but also that's the stupidest thing I've
Uh-huh.
ever heard.
I agree.
Because being born is not a happy thing that happened to you.
It is
No.
a thing.
It's like when people say, "This is my favorite book besides the
Bible.
Bible," as if you have to say this other thing. It's also when people say, "Well, this is the best day of my life," except when my kids are born. Like,
you get it. You
Wait.
love your kids, whatever.
Yeah.
everyone knows that's default your best day.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
But like,
But
if you
also
weren't
so on
born,
brand.
nothing could have happened
Right?
to you.
Oh no, it's illogical.
Yeah.
And if you weren't
Somewhere April's head spinning because of the sentence.
Yep. And if
She's still too mad at the judges to care.
Yeah.
and if you weren't born, you wouldn't be able to give us 5 stars, rate and review us on iTunes.
That was some owl on a Segway.
Woo! Guys, if you haven't seen it, go
Segway
online.
Go
and look
online,
at the
find Al on the Segway.
Owl to Segway's the best.
After you rate and review us on iTunes
Mhm.
and check out Hannah and I's other podcast, The Bitchcast,
Yay.
available on iTunes.
Guys, I need to figure out a secondary thing to promote.
I know.
It's true.
Because it just sounds like you guys are industrious
Quench.
and I'm doing nothing.
You want
And
to
the opposite is true.
When you just have everything.
Which I just have. I have every narrative.
I have been Alexander Price.
I will be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
With special guest, J.W. Crump, not of the Bitches podcast.
And we will see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.